Now react to some of the top headlines going on in the soccer world. We have to talk about this center back situation at United. Um, they're looking to sign a center half. Um, they're linked with Braithwaite and the Delict. Delict actually happened to be another player that Ten Hag has managed, and there's been a huge reluctancy on Ten Hag and how much control he has over transfers. But obviously, I think this is a player the Man United board want, or at least serves as a backup if they're not able to get Braithwaite. Now, Braithwaite is a $70 million proposition, and that's a lot of money for Braithwaite. I'm gonna be honest. He's a very good player. He got into this England squad, which shows he's a good player. But again, don't think $70 million is worth him. United made an opening bid of $35 million plus $8 million an add-on, which come on, that's gonna be rejected. But again, now if United are not able to negotiate that, they do have a backup option in Delict, who they will, who has a $41 million evaluation. I think Delict is overall a better prospect than Braithwaite, in the fact that I think Delict is a better player. I think Braithwaite does have potential, but I don't think he can reach the height of Delict if he can kind of get his career back on track at Manchester United. I don't think so. You see Delict, he's a captain, he's a leader. He was a captain of that Ajax team, age 21, that reached the semi-final. I think he has had injury concerns, which does drive his value down, but I still think overall he's a really, really good center half, and he's used to playing under Ten Hag, and Ten Hag has managed him before. So I think United center back things are gonna be are going to their center back issue is gonna be interesting to see which way that they want to go. Turkey got past Georgia 2-1. I didn't discuss this game in depth on the show today because there was other topics, but phenomenal game, one of the best at this European Championship so far. Every game has been really amazing. End-to-end stuff in this Turkey-Georgia game. Turkey was able to get the victory with a stunning goal in the second half coming from Arda Güler to give them the lead. Arda Güler, this is a Turkish player that has, he's young, he's at Real Madrid. And interesting to see what he does in his future, if he decides to stay at Real Madrid knowing he's not going to get that much game time, or if he asks for a potential loan move to really start getting that game time. Because wow, what a player. I thought he was brilliant, not just the goal that he scored, but in terms of general play, I thought he played really, really well. I thought the Georgians put a good account for themselves too, had a few opportunities near at the end to nick the point, wasn't able to get it to go, but overall fantastic game, and impressed with the way it went. Now, Premier League fixtures, they've been announced, and the opening game for Chelsea is Manchester City at Stamford Bridge, which will be Enzo Maresca's first game for Chelsea, and he'll be managing the team that he was an assistant at against Manchester City, against Pep Guardiola. Wow, that's going to be an interesting game. I think Chelsea kind of have a ripe against this Premier League selection committee, or whoever decides how the game went, because you give them Liverpool last year, Chelsea in their opening game. Now you hand them Manchester City. Like, what is this? But I'm not complaining. It's gonna be a fascinating game. I think a lot of people are gonna watch, and you can't really analyze that game this early but it is mouth-watering. By the way, the rest of the Man United, they open up their Premier League campaign against Fulham. That's the opening day of the season. By the way, the opening game of the season. Ipswich, they kick off their Premier League campaign. They take on Liverpool. That's gonna be in Ipswich Town at their stadium. By the way, Arsenal take on Wolves. Everton take on Brighton. Newly promoted Southampton, they will take on Newcastle. Nottingham Forest will take on Bournemouth. West Ham will take on Villa. Brentford will take on Crystal Palace. Chelsea will take on Man City, and then newly promoted Leicester will kick off their Premier League campaign against Tottenham. So a lot of great opening games at during this Premier League campaign this season. Kylian Mbappe, he has officially been ruled out for the Thai against the Netherlands with the broken nose. Bad blow for France, because that's that Netherlands tie could be very, very important in determining who wins that group. Now, I don't think it's bad news for France in terms of this tournament. I think France are able to withstand that, and I think France are still going to be able to get a result against the Netherlands without Kylian Mbappe. I really do. I think this French team has more about them than just Kylian Mbappe. But this is a story to watch. He might miss the whole group stages, which could be a little bit of an issue for France, but I still think that this is not the worst deal in the world, and I think Didier Deschamps is going to be able to cleverly manage past this situation that that France find themselves in at this European Championship. I forgot what else would I want to talk about? A lot of the main things has been the European Championship, because man, like, the European Championships has been amazing. Each game has been mouth-watering. Each game has been so impressive. End-to-end football. I don't think we haven't had a 0-0 draw we have not had a 0-0 draw in the entire match day one, which is amazing. I don't remember when's the last time that's happened at a major international tournament. Obviously, all of the main headlines is going to come from that. The Copa America kicks off in a few days. Argentina take on Canada. We're going to have more amazing international football coming up. I'll talk about N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante, man, winning man of the match that first game after 2 years back of not playing international football. The first time we really watched him at the big stage for a long time, because he made the move to Saudi. Wow, phenomenal. And I'm so happy that he's back at the big stage and he's putting up brilliant performances, because man, he was a menace. And I don't know if they have someone else in like a Chouameni, they might be escaping that game. They might not escape that game with full 3 points, because Austria did have a few opportunities a little bit near the end. But N'Golo Kante, man, what a player. Man of the match as always. Thank you for tuning into the GSMC Soccer Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Your support means a lot to us, so please remember to subscribe to the show and leave a positive review. It really does make a difference. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and updates. Thank you once again, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great.